Some men fight wars overseas. Other men, like our guy Trevor here, is in the bathroom screaming at another package of butt wipes. Now this is not rage, this is grief. Grief for a world where things just used to work. Dear Rick, can you explain why my husband screams at objects like they just insulted his mother? I swear, our neighbors must think we're running a domestic fight club over here, but I promise you, Trevor's not yelling at me. He's yelling at the printer or the toaster or the automatic soap dispenser that, well, just senses nothing but fear. Take the other day, he was screaming at a Costco-sized tub of butt wipes, yelling, "Are you effing kidding me?" It was a moment. He gets mad at the smallest things, a plastic tab that breaks off, a resealable bag that doesn't reseal, a coffee pod that doesn't pierce correctly. I get it. I understand his anger, but it's not going to solve anything, and I'm worried. I'm worried that the HOA is going to come knocking on our door and stage an intervention or something. Rick, I love him. I really do. But I'm at the point where I just want to put him in a padded room so he can scream at Siri in peace. Do you have any suggestions? What should I do? Signed, Sharon. Sharon. Nope, I have no idea. I have no concept of people screaming at inanimate objects. Nope, not me. Never been there, never done that. Okay, let's break it down because it's not really anger and it's not really rage. It's betrayal. That package of butt wipes, it made a promise. The company that made it said that we will deliver one moist, perfectly wipeable wipe out of this package every time you pull, but no, it gave your man Trevor a whole handful, and that's a broken promise. That's betrayal on the level of Game of Thrones. And then you've got this interesting little part of a man's brain, might live somewhere down near the appendix. I'm not really sure, but this part of the brain is responsible for telling him that he could have personally done better. So much better than that junior engineering intern that they put on the job who, well, frankly, could have gone back to grade school to learn his ABCs and maybe how to count to one. And I'll give you a big for instance. My butt is going through this chair right now. Who in the hell designed the chair that rips across that thing? I could have done better. I feel Trevor's pain. See, the problem is we can visualize a better mousetrap. We can picture in our head a butt wipe container that actually dispenses butt wipes. Bottom line, Sharon, I'm sorry, I apparently forgot your name. The bottom line is that men believe objects have intent. If a potato chip bag explodes while you're trying to open it, it's making a statement. Nothing happens without a purpose. And unfortunately, that purpose of objects, well, it's a personal affront to men. Okay, I know so far I'm being of absolutely zero help. What can I say? I'm a man. But we will get to it. Hey, Miles, you want to fill in some gaps here while I think about this?
Sarah, I'm so glad that you reached out because I'm sure that only I have the answers that you're looking for. You are describing a condition that I've long referred to as object defiance syndrome. It's incredibly common in human males, particularly those who believe that the world should respond to their will without a user manual. Now, to be very clear, Trevor's outbursts are not rooted in anger, although women would certainly see it that way. No. Anger would require a meaningful adversary. He's not yelling at the object, Sarah. He's yelling at broken civilization itself. Because deep inside every man is the belief that tools, technology, and resealable snack bags all exist to serve us. He believes this not because he's arrogant, but because as a child he was handed toys that made noise, they did tricks, and they responded to buttons. He was trained, conditioned to believe in cause and effect. But now he lives in a world where Bluetooth pairing is an act of sorcery, where half of IKEA's functionality is hidden behind Swedish passive aggression, and where packaging is designed not to use, but as a test of man's ability to open the damn plastic ceiling. So what does he do when none of these objects behave? He rages, not because he hates the object, but because he loved it once. The toaster, the soap pump, the butt wipes, they all let him down one by one. So my advice, Sarah, earplugs. Earplugs, that's all.
Earplugs? Really, Miles? Earplugs? That's what you got? Buck, please tell me you got a better idea than this guy. Now, hold on there just a minute, Rick. I got something to say to Miss Sarah real quick. Sarah, listen. I once nearly divorced a George Foreman grill. Thing kept blinking like it had something to say, but wouldn't say it at all, so I stared it down for 15 minutes until it smoked out of fear. You see, this ain't about rage, it's about respect. Man gets up, puts his boots on, all he asks is that his coffee machine don't sass him at 6 a.m. That's it. That's the contract. But when mechanisms breaks that contract, well, yeah, that's when the negotiations start. Loud ones, with cuss words. So if Trevor's shouting at objects, just know this. It means he believes in a world where things should work. And that man's an idealist, a damn romantic, actually. A better solution? Heck yeah, I got one. Sir, what you need to do is get him a designated yelling shed. Now hear me out. Every man needs a space where he can walk in, slam a drawer 3 times, cuss at the weed whacker that ain't even plugged in, and then walk out feeling, well, whole again. Now you put an old recliner in there, maybe a broken lamp he can fix wrong on purpose, hang up a sign that says shit happens for when he feels philosophical, and let him go full meltdown on a leaf blower from 1998. That's therapy, country style. Now look, he may come back smelling like WD-40 and sadness, but trust me, he'll be peaceful. And if that don't work, well, I don't know, marry a deaf mute man next time. Deaf mute? I seriously have no idea how you guys stay on this show. Hey, sorry, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt your viewing pleasure on this video. When I film these things, at the same time, I film one for Patreon. It's a companion video. So I want to encourage you to go over, sign up. It's free, by the way. And you can kind of see the real life version of what we're doing here over there. Now you can wait a couple months, 2-3 months, somewhere in there. It's whatever I feel like doing. And I am going to start releasing them on the main YouTube channel. But why wait? Instant gratification is so much better. So head on over to Patreon after this video, of course, and maybe after you watch a couple more. Then go over to Patreon, sign up. If you get a wild hair and you want to like chip a few shekels in, that'll be good too. Anyway, back to the advice. I hate to say this. I'm honestly struggling to find an answer for you. And I hate to use this phrase because it's such a true cliche, but sometimes guys just need to be guys. And sometimes we just need to rage at inadequate engineering. Okay, let's touch on the neighbors. And I don't know if this is going to be helpful or not, but trust me when I say that the thought never entered his mind. He hears the conversation between he and said misbehaving product. He's not thinking about what the neighbors think. He's not even thinking the neighbors exist. I get it though. It is disrespectful to you. But honestly, I mean, unless you suddenly change your name to effing stupid broken plastic canister, I'm pretty sure that the neighbors are going to realize that he's not asking you why you're not resealing. Okay, the solution is I got nothing. And let me explain why. Do you see this pile of junk over here? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you junk. It got the better of me this morning, and well, thank God we're in an industrial area because people expect the kind of words that came out of my mouth earlier. And don't even get me started on this thing. I had to take the air cleaner out to fix it. Do you know where it is? It's underneath 73,000 bolts behind a big panel and I don't know who engineered that, but you need at least 3 arms, 4 people, and a good dose of vodka just to get to the first clamp. I'm sorry. These are my problems. They're not yours and Trevor's. Let's get back to your issues. I'm sitting out here in the rain, forcing myself to endure the raindrops while I come up with a solution, and honestly, there isn't one. The only suggestion I have for you is maybe understanding. I know I shouldn't put the message on you, the burden, the onus, but kind of understand what he's going through. And maybe he's working on it, maybe he's not, but maybe he can't help it. Okay, obviously I'm no Pulitzer Prize winning Emmy award. This ain't much of an advice show, so I'll throw it out there to the public, to everyone else watching. What suggestion do you have for these two? And by the way, if you know of the engineer that designed the air intake on that smart car over there, can you drop that in the comments as well? Because I've got some strongly worded words to share with him. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.